welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Ryan. Today is October 23rd. I am 8 weeks and 2 days. Baby is the size of a kidney bean from top to bottom, so like 3/4 of an inch. And the hands and feet are starting to form, and the lungs are developing, so that's exciting. I am not having any miscarriage signs, no spotting or bleeding. However, Friday night, it was like 3 days ago, I had some cramping, and it was a little different than it has been. Like sometimes when I have little sharp pains, I can tell it's like my muscles growing. But this was different. This was almost like a little period cramp. So I got very scared. I even told my husband because he was actually home that night. And I can't remember how long it went on, maybe around 20 minutes, I'd say. While it was happening, I couldn't move. I was frozen with fear. And after it stopped a little while later, I got up and went to the restroom to make sure and check that everything was okay, and everything was fine. There was no, like I said, I've had no spotting, so that was a big relief. And that hasn't happened since, so it could have been, I don't know, it just everything that's going on down there right now, and the baby's, you know, growing and all that. It could be anything. So that night I decided to order a fetal Doppler. I feel like if I can maybe hear the heartbeat on my own, I will feel more, you know, confident in the baby, and just it will just ease my anxiety over something happening, because I'm still early, so anything can happen at this point. I know a couple of people that used a fetal Doppler on their own, and these were people that had losses as well, and they told me that it made them feel a lot better hearing the heartbeat. So that should be here in a few days. And I got a really good one that said sometimes you can hear it as early as 9 weeks. Some of the other ones that I looked at, excuse me, said 12 weeks. So I got the one that was like one of the top rated Dopplers. Maybe in the next video or something, I will, if I have it by then, I will, you know, show the heartbeat on camera. So as far as symptoms go, my chest is still very sensitive. I have to wear a sports bra at all times underneath my shirts, or my shirts will rub and it hurts. I am still having very vivid dreams at night. Every morning I wake up, I remember so many dreams that I had throughout the night, and they're very, very real. It's so weird. I don't remember having this many dreams when I was pregnant with my boys. I'm also having trouble sleeping at night. I toss and turn. I have to get up and use the restroom. And I sweat a lot. Like, I wake up and my tank top will be wet from sweat. A few nights ago, I fell asleep on the couch with my husband, because sometimes he falls asleep there because he's so tired from work. And I slept there for about an hour before I came back and got into bed. And when I woke up, my tank top was soaking wet, and my face was blood red, and I had like a layer of sweat all over my face. It's so weird. It's like every night I'm sweating. It's so strange. I'm still short of breath, which I think is because of the hormones, and so much blood is flowing through my body right now. You know, just doing anything, helping Walter, you know, get dressed, or walking up the stairs to get some laundry, just anything. I'm, you know, So this may be TMI, but I think it was in the middle of last week I started to have constipation, which is not fun. Yeah, so that's a not so fun symptom. When I get up really quick or like bend over, I'll get like I'll stand back up, and sometimes I'll like even black out a little bit, and I'll get really dizzy and sick to my stomach, so I have to like take things slow. The last few mornings that I've got up, I feel like I've been hit by a train. Like my whole body is sore, my head is pounding, I feel rough. I think that my age contributes to that for sure. I'm 42 now, and the last time I was pregnant, I was 37 with Walter. And with the other two boys, I was only 30, and 31. So that is a lot younger than I am right now. So I think this pregnancy is just going to be, I think it's going to be rougher on my body. I feel like I have no energy. I am exhausted. Sometimes I'm so tired that I can't even keep my eyes open. I'll just be in the living room with the kids, sitting in the recliner, and I can just catch myself dozing off. Yesterday was Sunday, and we did so many things yesterday. I was wore out. We got up and went out to eat for brunch for my mom's birthday. Then we went to church, and then after that we had to come straight home, change clothes, go to soccer for a few hours, and then come home. I had to take a 15-minute nap before I could even cook dinner. I was so tired. I think I could take a nap every day if I had time. I think I said in the last video that I haven't been taking very many naps, but a week later, I feel like I could take a nap every day. It's hitting me hard. I really do think it's my age though. So I have to eat every, sometimes 1 to 2 hours. It's definitely I can't go more than 2 hours without eating. So, or I'll get sick to my stomach, I'll get really nauseous and weak, and I'll have to sit down because I'll start shaking. So I've been trying to eat as healthy as I can. Eggs, of course, fried eggs, yogurt, granola, bananas, but I have still gained a few pounds. I am not going to go into specifics because I'm not proud of it. But I think because I'm having to eat so often, I'm gaining weight. And I hate to say that because the baby is, so small right now. But I have to eat. I can't help it. I'll get sick if I don't. So speaking of the weight, I am going to get a bump shot and get ready because it's surprising. For 8 weeks, it's crazy. But I know with every pregnancy you start to show sooner and everything. We haven't publicly announced it to like Facebook and everybody we know. Only like our immediate family knows, and then a few of my family that watch me on YouTube know, but there's not very many. So, and you guys were almost one of the first ones to find out. So when I go do anything, I kind of have to wear bigger clothes or like a hoodie over my belly so people won't just think, oh my God, she's getting fat. I'll feel more comfortable wearing tighter clothes and maternity clothes once we tell everybody. My husband is wanting to make the announcement now, but I'm kind of worried about that. I don't know though. If we did announce it, the prayers would be and support would be really, really great. So I'm kind of going back and forth on it. Okay, let's get the bump shot. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to show this the best I can. Let's. Here's my little belly band I was telling you about. So I can keep wearing my regular jeans. So 8 weeks and 2 days. Okay, so my next appointment is November 16th, and I will be 11 weeks and 5 days. It's my first OB visit, so I will see. I think I'm going to see the nurse practitioner, which she is wonderful. I do want to add that I'm only like documenting these symptoms for like informational purposes for anybody watching, and also for myself, so I can keep, you know, record of what happened, you know, in my pregnancy week after week. I know that some of the symptoms are like, you know, I'm like negative about them, or it sounds like I'm complaining. That is not the case at all. I am so thankful that I'm actually having full-on pregnancy symptoms. One of the signs of something being wrong with your baby or having a miscarriage is actually loss of pregnancy symptoms, like not experiencing them anymore. So I'm so grateful that I'm actually feeling pregnant. It makes me feel I am comforted by these. And I know that sounds crazy. Even the morning of after I had that cramping Friday night, I remember texting my husband and being like, I feel terrible right now. I'm so nauseous. And he texts back, I'm so glad you feel like crap. And he said, you know what I mean, but I don't really want you to feel bad, but I'm glad that you're feeling pregnant. So we both are very excited. Even though the symptoms sound bad, we're both very thankful to have these symptoms. This pregnancy is so much different than when I was pregnant with my other kids, because the thought of miscarriage did cross my mind, but it wasn't a constant worry. I never had to worry about, I don't know, there was no reasons for me to, I hadn't had a miscarriage yet, so there was no reason for me to worry so much. So it's a lot different after you have losses and you're pregnant. It's just like, it's a constant fear, you know. You want to have all the pregnancy symptoms and you want to know that everything's okay. I am not complaining. I am very thankful for feeling like this, because it just makes me feel better. So let's see, but other than that, everything is going great. Hopefully I'll see you guys in a few days. I have a couple of ideas for videos. I just have to find the time to actually sit down and do them. Oh, I was gonna ask y'all, have any of y'all used a fetal Doppler? And how early could you hear your baby's heartbeat? So I really want to hear that. I'm afraid that once I get the Doppler, that I'm going to try to search for the heartbeat, and because it's so early, I'm not going to be able to hear it. So I kind of wanted to get an idea of when you guys were able to hear a heartbeat from it. So, okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'm still praying for everybody, and I'll see you next time.